Blah, 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 blah.
It's time to meet the Muppets on the Muppet Show tonight.
Good morning, sweet peas. Today we're doing another Local Tourist Diaries. This time we're hanging out with my friend Kayla. I'm really excited. I haven't seen them in so long because we both have kids and you know how it is. You know, you're just busy. We're going to Gresham, Oregon. I've only been there once, I think, to hang out with Kayla. So I'm excited. I don't know much. I am on a budget today, so we are only window shopping, okay? Say it with me. We are strong. We're only window shopping. We have bigger fish to fry with our monetary goals, okay? So we can't buy anything we don't need. Very excited to hang out, to check out a new city. I have a can of Hint water. We're in their new, I forgot what they called it. It's like a monthly influencer. I don't remember. They had like a catchier name for it. We haven't had an ad for a company in a super long time. We've gotten gifted a few things. When you get gifted something, you don't have to, like legally, you don't have to post it if they were to take you to court about it. But obviously it is like the nice thing to do if a company is sending you something and you're excited about it to post about it. All that to say, like, we got gifted some PR for our friend Haley. She has a book coming out. Sad Beige is probably how you know her. But we got gifted PR for her stuff. We got gifted PR for our other friend, Rope Drop Design, who also wrote a book, actually. Anyway, we haven't done any like ads, but because nobody's hiring, I'm constantly like emailing brands being like, hey, this is us. Like, we'd love to work for you. You know, let us know if there's ever anything coming up. Everybody keeps being like, no. But Hintwater was like, we don't have a campaign right now. But we'd love to keep you in mind, which they always say. Hopefully it's true. But they were like, we are launching this like new influencer thing. You get like 3 boxes of 12 bottles or cans of Hint a month, and you only have to post about it on your story. And so we're doing it. It's not normally something we do to get like gifted, like continual stuff in order to keep posting about it. But I really like Hint water. It's really great on days like today where like, I didn't want to go back into the bedroom and wake up Felix to get my water bottle. So I was like, I'll just grab a can of Hint water on the way out. I don't know. Not that I feel like I need to justify it. Obviously, I would hope that you guys would be like, do whatever you need to do. But, you know, we're friends, so I'm just chatting with you guys about it. But we'll see. Maybe it'll get tiresome and we'll end up leaving it pretty quickly. I don't know. But for now, you know, I'll post on my story once a month for free Hint water. I was going to possibly buy it anyway, especially now that it's in a can. Did you guys know aluminum is like way more recyclable than plastic? Anyway, let's go. Let's drive to Gresham. Yeehaw! We started our day by going to Alolia Cafe. I do not know how to say it, but it was very, very cute. Very girly pop. I honestly haven't stopped thinking about the latte that I got. It had like a sweet, I don't know, strawberry cold foam on it. It was so good. Absolutely go here. It was just probably like maybe a 10-minute walk from downtown. Honestly, maybe closer to like 6 minutes. But it was so much fun. I felt like we were just two BFFs in a rom-com, like catching up, drinking our really fun little girly latte. Oh, it was so fun. Then we found this absolutely cuckoo bananas mural of this place that's closing down. This is so sad.
He has a gun pointed right at his head.
Oh my God, she's got the upper hand.
He got a cigar, she got a gun.
He doesn't even see it coming. Oh, that's so fun. So retro. Antiques, come inside. Smile for mommy.
Yeah.
Oh, I love him.
Look at him.
You don't want to take him home? He's so happy to see you. This place had lots of good stuff. I will 100% be going back soon-ish because they had an entire bin just like absolutely filled to the brim with vintage rickrack and notions for sewing. And God, I mean, look at that. Tell me you don't want to buy all of it. Then we found this very interesting wallet.
Wait, is it a tomato or is it an orange?
No, I think it's a tomato. Oh. I also don't know if you noticed, but it says Lud Luck on it. Not good luck, Lud Luck. There were a lot of vintage cookbooks. Oh, I found a Labubu at an antique mall, which is, you know, that's where they were always going to end up, right? This booth, this Hello Kitty-ified booth, incredible, amazing. Whoever runs this really gets me. I loved so many of the items in this little booth in particular. I kind of regret not buying this Stella Lou. She's so beautiful. She's so cute. I love all of the Duffy and Friends stuff, and there's never enough merch of it out here. I thought this Hocus Pocus figurine was kind of funny. I didn't know they made like action figures from Hocus Pocus. And look, even more sewing notions that I was brave enough to not buy. But I wanted to so bad. This Humpty Dumpty book will be haunting my nightmares. Why does he look like that? Why does he look like that? He's very scary to me. Yeah, we had a great time just wandering around and catching up and then just looking at all the stuff that we either wanted to buy or were like, who would buy this? And that's, isn't that the purpose of it all?
Kayla set up a whole day for us. An excellent host.
Well, thank you.
How long have you lived in Gresham? Or near Gresham? I don't want to
I've
give away
always
your
lived
full
in
location.
Yeah, so my blood type is A positive. And, I've lived in Gresham for the past 8 years. I grew up in the Portland Gresham area. I was born in Portland, moved to Troutdale, which is right outside of Gresham. So I'm familiar with this area. Yeah, it's very cute. And in the past 2 years, it's become more of a hub with a lot of different stores, bigger chain stores. So it's becoming more of a almost touristy location, which is nice because we have a Trader Joe's now.
Hey.
We have a Miniso.
Hey.
We have a Daiso.
I didn't know you had a Miniso. That's crazy.
Yeah, they recently last month opened one.
That's crazy.
Super cute. So if we want to go there, we can totally do that.
Yeah, I've never been to one.
It is danger in there. It's such cute stuff.
Danger.
I have to be
we've been very brave so
we
far.
are so brave.
Now we're headed to the quilt store.
Yes.
But yeah, Kayla made a whole thing that has what time everything opens, which I think I'll be doing from here on out. It's very smart.
I was like, okay, where are things at? What the hours they are? And
That's the motherhood coming out in you.
it's true.
The quilt store was really cute. It was very small, so I would say if you're looking for a wide selection of fabric, it may not be the place to start your journey, but it has a ton of supplies, tons of notions. We also saw these shishiko needles for shishiko mending. I think I'm saying that right. I had no idea there was specific needles that you could use. So I thought that was really, really cool how they had and it was an entire section of mending supplies. Right next door, there's a toy shop. Hello. This was a lot of vintage toys. The prices really varied. I feel like some of the prices were really, really good. And then there were also some more collectible pieces that were a little bit more expensive, but it was really cool to just walk around in. You guys know we have a vintage toy store in Salem that I also just love to walk around in. It's fun. It's fun. I love just I love looking at stuff. Oh my God. So this is Adventures of Timmy the Tooth. I've never bought one of these. I was so close to buying it, but I really didn't need it. I don't know anything about Timmy the Tooth, but as we've been collecting VHSs, I keep seeing advertisements for him, and I want to know more about him. What is his story? Next, we went to Maggie May's bookshop. Another moment for the stained glass up top. It's so beautiful. This was, you guys know. I love a bookstore. I love a bookstore almost as much as I love a fabric store. I felt like this was a really inviting space. I also, as you guys know, I'm really obsessed with the Dungeon Crawler Carl books right now, but I'm always up for looking for my next thing, okay? This place had a really huge children's section, which is a dying art in consumerism. I have no idea. Capitalism. I feel like a lot of the times when I walk into a bookstore, the kids section is just meh. And this was so cute. It was huge. Oh my God, yeah, there was a Harry Styles book. I didn't buy it, but I might go back for it. It was so cute, and you guys know, our kiddo loves Harry Styles. I also like when a bookstore has a very large, sticker section or, bookmark section. Something that when you are, 15 years old and you've got, your babysitting money, you're I want to buy something for myself right now. You could get a couple stickers. You could get some bookmarks. I love that. Oh yeah, they also had tons of really cute earrings, patches, all kinds of things that are book themed. We saw the veggie tail smut in real life. This is not a drill. We did not read it or purchase it, but I believe I'm debating reading it just to tell you guys about it. They also had this little gift section, which I thought was really cute. I think it's actually very thoughtful, especially the ones that have to deal with grief. I feel like sometimes when someone's going through something like that, you don't know what to get them. Oh my God. They also had these incredible postcards to send to your senators or other representatives. Every place in the world should be selling that. I want to buy 1,000 of them. Next, we went to lunch, and Kayla was very sweet to offer to take me on a little lunch date to Nicholas Restaurant. And the food
You're gonna see. It's so good. What you first saw was the pita bread that they bring out, and then Kayla also ordered the gluten-free pita bread. They both came with this like oil dipping sauce. It was so good. For a little appetizer, we got the za'atar fries. They were delicious. Absolute 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. And then for our entrees, Kayla got the chicken kebab, and I got some feta mac and cheese with lamb on top. It was divine. Why did I say arts? Who says that? I love these little arts. And I'm always loving arts. Yeah. And I've always said that. Yeah. Oh my God. What a cute day. Wow.
Hey, bud. Look at him. Oh.
Wow.
Wow, just a couple of friends.
Just a couple of gals hanging out.
Wow.
I'm actually being so brave to not buy this popcorn bucket. Oh my God. Are you freaking kidding me, dude?
That is so cute.
It's so cute. This is a car that follows us at the thrift store. We see it all the time. They're so cute. I want Lil Glinda. Where is she? Where's she at? And that's it. This was a really short local tourist diaries for a number of reasons. I would say the first is that I really had to get back home to our kiddos. So I left a little bit earlier than I normally do. And then also all the places we went were kind of like quiet. So I felt like we couldn't talk a lot while we were there. So thus the voiceovers and just like the chattiness while I like essentially shared my screen with you. But yeah, it was so much fun. I actually hung out with Kayla since then, which was really great. Really excited that we were able to hang out and then able to like try so many new things. I do have 2 things from the post office that we're gonna open together. The first one I actually knew was coming, but it came while we were out of town in California. Cute. Yeah. So first we have some stickers. Incredibly cute. You guys know I'm a huge fan of stickers. I think I'm gonna put this one on my sewing journal. This is from Lydia, who lives in the Dominican Republic but needed to send this from the US, so that's what took so long. But this is her book. She wrote it. She's the author. I'm so excited. I'm gonna do a little short form about it soon, so know that that's coming in. But oh, there's more. The world is indeed scary, but people like you and Felix make it so lovely for so many of us. She emailed me and was like, hey, like, what are your rates for, you know, like short form? And I was like, I've actually never done like a book one. And like when I've never done any, like a certain like type of ad, I don't like to charge for it if I can help it, because it's like, what if it's bad? Like, I have no idea how it will do. Anyway, so I was like, can you just sign it? And then when you're like, you know, a super famous author and everything, I can be like, I have a signed copy. So, this is so sweet. Also, this stationery is like so precious. Oh, these are made for her. That's so cute. Maybe you just need a little treat. I hope your Ace of Cups is always full. Are these always hers, or are these from the book? We'll find out. I'll let you guys know how far I get. Maybe I'll read a bit of it in the next. I'm hoping to do like a weekly vlog soon. Cute. It's also, can you tell? Like, it's like matte. Do you know what I mean? It's like buttery almost, which is my favorite kind. Oh my God. Anyway, yeah, super excited about that. And then we have a card. Aww. How cute. Accused of Stitchcraft. which is a really funny name. I love a good pun. They made a tapestry. I don't think that's what's in here, but just telling you. They made a tapestry for the iconic phrase cuckoo bananas. This is, please let me know your thoughts in the comments. So we started saying in our home, we started saying cuckoo bananas about 3 years ago. And it's because we were really constant users of like crazy, insane. And like we're trying to use that less. Unfortunately, I feel like sometimes it is exactly like what I mean. Usually when describing like a situation, but when describing like a person, I really try to not use that language. You know what I mean? It's something I'm working on. I'm not perfect, but anyway. So we started saying bananas, and then if it was like really like upped, then we would say cuckoo bananas. And now I feel like I'm seeing cuckoo bananas everywhere. And obviously we didn't make that phrase up, but I am curious if we are a small part of the uptick in using it. I want to know. Like, there's no way to know, but anyway, they made us the melt ice bandanas. I have seen these in the fiber arts communities. She also made one for Mimi and Hanny. Oh, wait! It is in here! Oh. What can I do with this? Oh, man. What I want is, like, I don't even know. I bet it'd be great in the kitchen. I don't know. Do you guys think it would get, like, too, like, dirty? I mean, if we put it, I don't know. I'm going to find a place to put this. Amazing. I'm so shocked. That's so cute. Anyway, yeah, now we have little bandanas to wear. I've seen these in the hats. I don't know how to crochet or knit. My big goal that I think is, I mean, it's still achievable. It's only the middle of the year. For 2026 was to start to learn how to knit. I've always really been interested. I think what I would have to do is like lock myself in a room to learn how. But I don't know. I do have a friend, my friend Julia. Actually, Julia just started posting on YouTube as well. You guys should go check her out. She only has 2 videos out, but she's very cute. Anyway, she knits for sure. I don't know if she crochets. But anyway, what I should do is we should exchange knowledge. Except she also kind of already knows how to sew, so I don't know if I'd be teaching her anything. What great mail. Oh my god. So to close this out, I have some footage from us going to the Tulip Festival about a month ago. We go annually. It's one of my favorite things that we do. It was going to be part of a different video that we ended up not filming just due to like, I don't even remember, timing, and I think there was another thing we were going to go to that we didn't go to. So instead it's just going to be a little end cap on this one because it was still fun. It was still cute. Now it's like the video ends with a cute little spring summer montage, okay? Thank you so much to Kayla for hanging out with me and for planning an incredible day, taking notes and whatnot. I'm sure you'll be seeing them again soon. Thank you so much for the incredible mail that we got. And thank you so much to everyone here who's watching. I am so thankful for you guys. We could not do it without you. This job is so very strange, and we are only able to do it because of viewers like you and because of our patrons. If you ever want to support us on Patreon, it would mean the world. It is the reason we are able to be full-time content creators. Over there, we post some behind-the-scenes stuff. We post these videos, but with no ads. And then we also post like the unedited versions of our short form. So you get to see the full 10 minutes of what eventually got edited down to like 1 minute for TikTok. The world is so scary, but you are so lovely, and I'm so proud of you. Enjoy the Tulip Festival footage, and I'll see you next week. Goodbye!
We're doing another, my hand is just really in my arm, huh? In my hair. I'm looking nonchalant. I'm being nonchalant. Oh, I'm scared.
You can also try a piece. It's really good.
Yeah. It's very fancy. Oh, wow. Wow, it's like an advertisement.